Alright guys, what's going on? It is Kivari here and welcome to the Revelations Salvation DLC map pack zombie map. That was a very long-winded sentence, wasn't it? I'm sorry. This is obviously the Revelations, the final map for zombies, maybe ever. I'm not sure. The way that they've done this map, it does make me think this is possibly the end of at least this zombie storyline from World at War all the way up to Black Ops 3, and it's sad to see the end of an era, because zombies has been one of the best and most consistent parts of, if not, maybe not the best, I'm not a massive fan of zombies, but it's certainly been consistent in its quality since its inception back in, God, what was that, 2008. So eight years of zombies possibly coming to an end. I don't know, touch on that in a little bit, but I'll start with my thoughts about the map. Now, the way it is structured, there are quite a few different islands. I don't know the story. I'm sorry, I really don't know, and I don't particularly care about the story. I just like to play well-designed maps. There's a couple of different islands. At my count, I think there are four islands and a main kind of hub island, which is actually pretty awesome. I'll tell you about it in a bit. But you start off on this kind of English, Middle England village that is pretty well designed. I'm not a fan of playing on it though. I don't really like this area, especially because you only get like the Shiva and the RK5, the basic guns, and that. However, I think is it Quick Revive is there, so maybe a bit useful. I really like this area. I think this is probably the best part of, well, the second best area in the game. It is a pretty awesome area, the World War I trenches, and it does play well. I mean, surprisingly, the tight enclosed spaces make it pretty good for training zombies, although it does have the issue that you can quite easily get bottlenecked and go down pretty quickly, even in the first couple of rounds. As you can see there, one of my friends going down really easily. What a surprise, it was Ghost Speed going down there. Zombies is definitely always much better when you play with your friends. Getting a 4-man going is the best way to get to the highest rounds, in my opinion, unless you're like Syndicate level of ability. Now, I'm not a particular fan of the gun placement on this map. It's quite hard to get good weapons. I mean, the mystery box is around, but it is obviously pot luck what you get in the mystery box, and it can be quite hard. I found this quite a few times, that if you don't have a weapon when you get into this World War I area, it can be quite hard to actually get up enough points to buy a weapon that is actually useful, so you're not stuck using the Pharaoh or the RK5 or even the Shiva, which would be a massive issue. Now, the other thing I was really confused about, and I don't know how we managed to do it, but I'm like flummoxed as to how you actually turn the power on in this map. Now, somebody that I was playing with did manage to turn it on, but nobody can actually remember how they did that, and that is an issue that I have had in all but one of the zombies maps this year. All of the maps I've had issues with finding the power box, except for the giant, because it's pretty obvious where it is, and that has been an issue in zombies ever since World at War for me, really. I am a massive fan of that first World at War map, Kino der Toten. I think it is the best zombies map, no matter what. This is nice, looks good, but Kino der Toten is the best in my opinion, and I don't think they will ever replicate that, because they take it to the highest level of complexity. And I know if you play a lot of zombies, then obviously you're going to want some progression, you're going to want the story, you're going to want the Easter eggs and the power and the juggernaut and all of that kind of stuff, the perks. But I miss the days of the good old simple zombies where you'd be running around in Kino der Toten. And speaking of Kino der Toten, just take a look at this. Don't have much gameplay in the actual map, this area, but look at this, the original zombies map from World at War. I love this map so much, and I think it is awesome that they've actually brought it back into Black Ops 3 in some way or another. What I think would be awesome now is if they actually just released this as a playable zone. But man, the memories this brings back, I loved Kino der Toten, and I just don't think it can be replicated. Now, for some reason, the gameplay I've got on my Mac is pretty limited to this, and I'm not sure what this area was actually coming into this prison. I'm pretty sure it was a Black Ops 2 map that you had where you played like the warden in Alcatraz. That's it, in Alcatraz. And I never played Black Ops 2 really in its heyday, but I do remember that map being out. So overall, I think the Revelations is a pretty good map. It does tie together a lot of the fan favourite maps from all of the Treyarch games. It is a very good looking map. It was very well designed and pleasing to the eye. It plays very well in areas. Obviously, Kino del Toten, you got that original Zombies experience. The World at One. What I keep saying, World at One, World at War, World War One even. What am I going on about? The World War One trench zone I think is very good. I'm not a fan of the starting area or this Alcatraz zone, but on the whole it does play very well. Looks nice, and it is pretty much a blast to play with friends. By yourself, I think this would be a massive chore because of the whole door system that you have to do. I'm not sure what happens when you get there, when you do all the doors. That's something I still need to work on. But I'm not like Mr. JD Darlike or whatever his fucking name is. I don't know all that shit. So yeah, I enjoy this map. I'm not a massive Zombies fan, but I was pleasantly surprised by the quality of this map. If you enjoyed this video, guys, don't forget to drop a like down below. Let me know in the comments what you think of this Zombies map. Whether you think this is the end of Treyarch Zombies, I doubt it, but it's going to be the end of this storyline. I think it's run all together in some ways, and I'm sure we'll see over the coming days the Easter eggs that they still haven't even found out. So don't forget to drop a like, comment down below what you think of this map, whether you are sad to see the end of this storyline or not. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.